Hello Natasha and Daniel. Grandma's been wanting to read a story and send it to you. And so I have picked out a story for us today, and it is from this book called Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. And it's about Poppy and Sam and Mrs. Boot, the farmer. So here we have Sam, and we have Poppy, and we have Mrs. Boot, and we also have a pig and a sheep, and down the corner you can see that there is a little duck, and on every single page in this book there's a little duck hiding, and you can see if you can find this little duck as we read the story. So let's open up our book and let's have a look at what the first story is called. It's called Pig Gets Stuck. And you can see over this side we have a picture, and it's Curly the pig. Look at Curly, he has his head stuck in a bucket there. And look, can you see the little duck hiding behind the bucket there? So let's have a look and see if we can find a duck on the next page as well. This is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot the farmer. She has two children called Poppy and Sam, and a dog called Rusty. Is Rusty hiding in behind the fence there? Let's see if we can find that little duck. Can you see it at all? Have a good look. Can you see it on this page? Here it is, right over here. On the farm there are 6 pigs. The pigs live in a pen with a little house. The smallest pig is called Curly. Can you see that little duck hiding again? There it is, right up the top there. And there's the pig sitting in their pig pen with all the mud. It is time for breakfast. Mrs. Boot gives the pigs their breakfast, but Curly is so small he does not get any. Can you see Curly here? He's at the back, and all the breakfast is going into the pen there, into the tray, but Curly is so small that he can't get in there. Can you see that little duck again? There it is. Curly is hungry. He looks for something else to eat in the pen. Then he finds a little gap under the wire. Can you see Curly? He's hopping under the wire here. Can you find the little duck? Can you see it? Here it is up here. Curly is out. He squeezes through the gap under the wire. He's out in the farmyard. He's going to visit all the other animals. He comes across some cows having their breakfast. There's some sheep having their breakfast. The horse is having her breakfast as well. And can you see the little duck on that page? Can you see it? It's right up here above the sheep. Curly meets lots of other animals in the farmyard. Which breakfast would he like to eat? He's come across the geese, and then he looks in the chicken pen. Can you see the little duck on that page? There it is up there. Curly wants the hen's breakfast. He thinks the hen's breakfast looks good. He squeezes through the gap in the fence. Look, you can see the chickens through the other side of the fence, and he decides that their breakfast looks the best. Can you see the duck on that page? He's hiding. He's peeking out. Here he is. Curly tries the hen's breakfast. It is so good, he gobbles it all up. The hens are not pleased. What do you think they would have said? Cluck, 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 cluck. Can you see the duck on that page as well? Here it is, up here. Mrs. Boot sees Curly. Curly hears Mrs. Boot shouting at him. "What are you doing in the hen run, Curly?" she says. He runs to the fence. He tries to squeeze through the gap, but he has eaten so much breakfast, he is too fat. Oh, he tries to squeeze. Can you see the duck on these 2 pages? Where is it on this one? Oh, there it is, right at the top. And what about this one? It's peeking through the fence again. Curly is stuck. Curly pushes and pushes, but he can't move. He is stuck in the fence. Look at Poppy. She thinks it's so funny. She's laughing at Curly stuck in the fence. Can you see the little duck again? There he is up there. They all push. Mrs. Boot, Poppy and Sam all push Curly. He squeals and squeals and his sides hurt. Where's the little duck this time? Down there. Curly is out. Then with a grunt, Curly pops through the fence. "He's out, shouts Sam. And look at Curly, he's fallen flat on his face. He is safe now. Mrs. Boot picks up Curly. "Poor little pig," she says, and she carries him back to the pig pen. Can you see the little duck on these pages? Look really hard. You see it up there. And here's the other one down here, hiding behind Mrs. Boot's boots. Curly is happy. "Tomorrow you shall have lots of breakfast," she says, and Curly was never, ever hungry again. Can you see the little duck on that page? Here it is, sitting above the pig. That's the end of our first story in this book. And I'll do another video for you with the next story. See you next time.